I never knew Exhibit to be a gang affiliated type person. We was on tour with Exhibit, and I was in a group called, I told you, the crew, Himalayas is a crew that Another Level was part of. So my homie Floss Mode,
shout out.
We were both working on. Yeah, we was working on. Me and Floss was working on solo projects at Ice-T's house, and Ice-T was he was working on this Corner Records album, and he was like, "Y'all niggas, I know y'all solo, but y'all from the same crew, Himalaya, nigga, the Himalaya Players. Y'all need to do a project as the Himalayas. I'm telling you, that name is cold." And so we did a project under the name Himalayas for Ice-T, me and Floss. And then so I was like, "Well, come on tour with us." Me and Five Dog and Exhibit, and we went on the underground Underdogs tour with Fife and Exhibit. I remember we was on tour. We was in New Mexico, and Exhibit's dad was there. Rest in peace. I think his father passed. And me and Floss and X was in the room, and this nigga X rolled up a blunt as long as my arm. We rolled up a big ass blunt. I got this shit. It's on this DVD I did called Party Time. But anyway, we smoking that motherfucker, whatever. And I remember X just playing that motherfucking song with Snoop. What was the first one? Bitch Please. Oh, you know, and it was the fucking studio version. It was it hadn't even been mixed yet. Like, I think I'm like, this nigga's on the song. It's over now. Now I knew he was out of here at that point. When he played that record, I was like, because X was already making his noise. Oh, yeah. The licks was hot. X was a dope MC. You know what I mean? He had a buzz already from paparazzi and all that shit. So he was already cracking. So that was just like the icing on the cake, you know. But back to our point, I never knew him to be affiliated with the streets like that. He was more, to me, like a not even hardcore, but just a hip hop, a hip hopper with a hardcore little edge to him. You know, I think he was from New Mexico or some shit like that. But you know, Hellacats came out where you heard they weren't really bangers. I'm not saying X is one of those. I'm saying a lot of people do get that ass to do that, to put on this suit and be this. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that would be a Milli Vanilli ass rapper, and
seriously, dog,
you don't really go far with that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna call you a bluff at some point. Can you think of any who made it that with a fake suit on?
Man, no, off the top of my head, no. Eventually, they all got outed somehow. Yep.
Yeah, because hip hop outs you if you ain't keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That's the basis of hip hop, nigga. You ain't keeping it real. Oh, you out of here.